The following is an excerpt from the Brain Gain Youngstown Leadership Series. The new podcast features conversations with local leaders who are focused on building a culture of entrepreneurship and promoting workforce development.
Your leadership style and philosophy, you said your advice to, say, younger professionals looking to grow in their career, identify their key strengths.
Yeah.
Do you have a way?
Maybe they don't have them yet, but identify what you want to be. How would
right.
you brand yourself? You know, is it integrity? I always tell them, just try to be consistent. That's how you build a career. Consistent. You know, I hope when people think of me, they will think she was consistent. She was a high performer. You know, she got things done. And if you just live by that, you know, do what you say you're going to do. It sounds so simple for me to say that, but people have a hard time living by that.
Right.
Do what you say you were going to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Just be consistent. And it's not even about reliability as much. Being consistent means performing and executing to the best of your abilities.
Yep, absolutely.
To your highest potential.
Right.
And even brand consistency is important, right? Because
sure is.
I mean, if you know, it's so fun. There's so many bright, shiny objects out there to chase, especially these days, right?
Yes.
For young people that are looking to get into their careers. I don't know, there's so many ways to express yourself. What would you recommend someone, how do they get on that path to consistency? While still keeping an open mind, because maybe,
Right. Well, no matter, what area you work in, just try to excel and try to be consistent about it. And, in consistent activities, don't get discouraged. Keep doing activities that you know will lead to a success. That's another way to be consistent, is sometimes people are like, oh, it's just not turning out the way I wanted to, but you have to stay with it every day, be consistent. We do that in sales. The consistent activity will lead to a positive result.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you found, you're the highest ranking banking professional in this broad, really in a broad region. So have you found gender to be an issue? Because, financial services, banking.
Right, traditionally.
Perception, very traditional, very male-oriented.
Right,
so
it is, yes.
What have you what have you brought, how have you kind of broken through? I hate to say those words.
I know what you mean, though.
To say?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I mean, have you struggled? Have there been challenges, or is it your authentic self has just, immediately been accepted?
Yeah, for the most part, I've been so fortunate because I've spent approximately 10 years in 3 organizations that have valued diversity and have valued women. And I'm excited to see, as I mentioned, I've been in business for 3 decades now, but I like what I'm seeing with women, professional women, and young mothers. I just feel like there's a little more opportunity for them than maybe when I was young. That was a real barrier for me to get over because everything was black and white. And as we move, be to work from 7:30 to 6, really, when I was trying to really break into some type of successful executive role.
Right.
But I do feel like now that, we just, as families, us leaders, even the men, we just value that these women have families. We have to be flexible. Men have families. And we really value the whole family relationship. And we want work-life balance. And I think, my whole executive team talks about that. That's important for us. We want that for our people because we want this to be the best place you've ever worked. And that's part of it.
Right.
Just we promote it. We remind people to have balance, because we are surrounded with a bunch of high performers throughout the company.
Absolutely.
But we want them to have a good home life too.
The interview you just watched is an excerpt from the Brain Gain Youngstown Leadership Series. The new podcast features conversations with local leaders who are focused on building a culture of entrepreneurship and promoting workforce development.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.